right, let's move on to the Mulan trailer. So this is not the first trailer for Mulan that has been released. We had one a few months ago. And this one we get a little bit more. The trailer opens with her dad asking her, do you know why there's an emperor sitting next to the phoenix? I assume he means a statue, or unless there's going to be a real phoenix in this one, which looks like there kind of might be. We'll get into it. And he tells her, because the phoenix is a guardian to the emperor that is both beautiful and strong. And we can see in the trailer what he's really saying is like, Mulan, my daughter, I need you to be my phoenix. I need you to be both beautiful and strong. Can you do that for me? Right? He's asking her, can you be that for me? But of course, then, you know, what we know from the plot of the original Mulan film starts to come into place. The villain who, in this movie, I think they're calling it Boricon. His name is Boricon. I can't remember what the villain from the original movie is. But he is invading from the north with his army, along with a witch. And not just she's a witch, she's a weirdo. Nah, she's a real witch, because at one point in the trailer, we see her transform into a bird, a hawk or an eagle, I'm not sure. So it's a real witch. So we do have some actual magic in this film going on. And there might, like I said earlier, there might actually be a phoenix. It seems like there's a phoenix, because there's a quick shot of like a phoenix-like bird. Not like a bird that's made of flames, like in the overly fantastical sense, but more like a Harry Potter phoenix. You know, it's a bird, it's got feathers, might be some fire. Because as it's been talked about a lot of people are like, well, is this a musical? Because the last trailer didn't have any musical numbers in it. And whereas Mushu, the dragon, who was voiced by Eddie Murphy in the original film, it seems like that they're taking a more, somewhat more non-musical comedic approach. This film doesn't seem to have any real comedic moments. It seems to take things more seriously. Yes, there's fantasy elements, but it's trying to stay grounded in terms of, you know, how people would handle these situations. So, you know, we're going through a trailer and we see typical stuff for Mulan. You know, the Emperor's people come to her town. It's like, we need an able-bodied man from every family in this town. And her father, you know, he didn't have any sons. All he has is Mulan and his, you know, and that's all he has. So he volunteers to join the army. The only problem is he's got a bum fucking leg. So Mulan's like secretly in the middle of the night, grabs his gear, heads off to the army, and now he has to like just accept it, because now if he runs off to the army and tells her like, no, that's not me, that's my daughter, they'll dishonor their family and they'll be screwed. So yeah, we get to see that. We get to see her do some training in the army. We even get a reference to like, I'll make a man out of you in the trailer. We see some battle sequences. We see, you know, Mulan take on the witch briefly, and apparently the witch discovering that Mulan is a woman, and like the witch is warning her, like, you know, like, they find out who you are, you're gonna be dead. And it's all about, you know, showing what Mulan can do and how she doesn't have to just be a pretty, you know, woman and get married, that she can take things on her own. So I gotta say, I'm pretty interested in this film. I'm actually okay with them not making this one a musical. All the Disney remakes they've done so far that were musicals previously, they stuck with the musical route. I'm actually happy that they're not going the musical route, because then they're trying something new and different and trying a different creative take with this property here. Because, you know, I've had some issues with a lot of like the remakes lately. I didn't enjoy Lion King. Aladdin I did like. I didn't like it a whole lot. Dumbo I thought was another misfire. So I'm hoping this one, you know, kind of like fixes things and pulls it around. So, you know, I stop remaking everything, Disney. Cut it out. You've got Marvel. You got Star Wars. You just bought Fox. You need to be remaking everything. They just announced that they're going to do another Planet of the Apes movie coming. I'm like, what? Why? Just pull it back. Pull it back. Oh man, I don't. It's so funny to me. I could probably just do a whole segment talking about this Disney stuff. But anyway, we'll move on. Hey everybody, hope you enjoyed that clip. If you want to see a full episode, I live stream every Thursday night on Facebook right after I see the movie, or you can tune in to the Revenge Online Radio Network every Friday morning at 9 a.m. If you enjoyed the show, please consider contributing to the Patreon, patreon.com/POVincent.